What's up, everybody? Welcome to planet-Pepe. Me and Stormcloud hanging out. Let's talk about Slipknot, which is a band that came on earlier in the scenes than I would have guessed. They came on in the mid '90s, I think '95, from Iowa, of all places. Nothing against Iowa, but that gave me 20 guesses. I wouldn't have guessed Iowa. Let's kind of talk about the good, the bad, the mixed. What I think about this band, because it's interesting. When I first heard about them, I was really getting into I was maybe 13, 14 years old, and I was really starting to get into kind of rock music, kind of, experimental bands and stuff. And then I saw Slipknot. Well, let's just talk about the elephant in the room. They scared me. Those masks are, and this is still something that does not work for me. When I was 14, 15, those masks, that band genuinely scared me. I felt like I was watching Michael Myers or Jason Voorhees come after me or something in a music video. So they actually really freaked me out. Because those masks were pretty freaky. And I mean, now they don't scare me. I mean, I'm 30 years old. The masks don't scare me, but it's still kind of unbecoming. It is still kind of a turn off for me with that band, which I know can sound superficial. But it really is. It's hard. And I know that this kind of gets into the mix here, because I know this band is kind of deeper than some people maybe give them credit for. I think there's meaning behind those masks. They didn't just go to a Halloween store and pick out. I think they're symbolic. It's almost like an artwork. They're symbolic of whatever person is wearing it in the band. And they're a 9-piece band. They're 9 members, which I think is overkill, but that's kind of maybe a little bit of a negative. I don't think they need to be that. There need to be that many people in a band, but so their masks are kind of a negative for me for what it is. It's just kind of a turn off. Now, I will say this: I think it's a little frustrating with this band because they still don't do it for me. I still don't really. I would not call myself a Slipknot fan. I'm not a Slipknot fan, but I don't hate them. I mean, I think they're maybe a little misunderstood, which may sound like a cliche thing to say, but I really think they are a little misunderstood. I think that they push in a little bit too into the when they're on tour. I've seen videos of them on tour and live on stage, and that they're all just in unison, just doing this head bashing thing. It's overkill. It's just a little too much. Just tone it back a little bit in terms of your. You have to wear the masks and just go all out crazy. All right, we get it. Just maybe bring it down a notch or two, and just kind of perform. Also, too. So we've talked about the masks. We've talked about some of their I guess on stage demeanor or personalities is kind of a turn off for me. I actually think that they have some songs that I kind of dug back in the day and still kind of work for me. I think Duality, I push my thing, it's the only thing, slowly stops the ache. It's a good song, actually. It's lyrics are dark, but it's actually a really good song. Also, too, they have, I think it's off their first record, I am a world before I am a man. I was a creature. I think they're good. I think they have some actually fairly decent flow. And the two things I'll say that stand out for me about this band is that the drummer is actually really good. They got some really, really good drum beats. And the even though I don't really love the lyrics, there are times where the singer, maybe this is kind of I should say more of a mix than a positive. There are times where the lead singer is, I don't know his name off the top of my head. Maybe they have more than one, but I think the main lead singer, his voice is actually pretty good. The thing where it gets annoying is where they get too into the heavy, kind of, I know that sounds unappealing, but it's unappealing because that's kind of what they sound like sometimes. But when he gets, there's some softer, not softer songs, but softer parts of songs where it is kind of okay, even Duality is I push, it's the only thing, slowly stops the ache. That's I didn't sing it anywhere near what he can, but it's good, pretty, it's a good. It's wow, okay, that's not ear scratching or that's not cringy. That's actually a nice flow. I wish they did a little bit more of that. Again, that goes back to the whole point of just tone it down a notch, or a notch and a half maybe, because I actually think that they could be a lot better than. Well, I don't want to say this because I'm sure they're the band what they envisioned. It's not for me to say, but like I would have liked them more. I would have been more susceptible to liking them more if they had just kind of toned back the darkness a little bit. Like they're a dark band, and sure, again, that could be maybe they lived dark lives, and had dark moments in their lives, and that's how they express it, which is fine. But for me, I can't say I'm a fan. But they used to scare me. They don't really do it for me now. But you know what? I think they have potential, and there's some stuff in there that I don't hate. So. All right, I mean, planet-Pepe, again, just an honest review. What do you think, Stormcloud? Do you like Slipknot? I'm playing like a harp now. No, I'm just kidding. All right, planet-Pepe, everyone. Peace.